can count on begins with a day in court for a woman accused of operating unlicensed personal care homes. The case comes from Augusta's CAVE Task Force. It's a group District Attorney Natalie Payne set up that works to bring justice for the elderly. Margaret Dale Freeman was one of the first arrests last October on 26 charges. She pleaded not guilty last November, and today she stood before a judge and pleaded guilty to all 26 charges. News Channel 6's Samantha Williams has been following this case from the beginning, and she has the story.
Margaret Dale Freeman will spend 14 years in prison and after 20 on probation. With specifications. I was in the courtroom today and her attorney said the case has been consuming him, even more than some child molestation cases.
Did you commit these offenses as outlined in this indictment?
Yes, sir. Margaret Dale Freeman, a 60-year-old with no criminal past, made her way to the stand Friday morning. Assistant District Attorney Ricky Coates laid out the incidents leading to her arrest, including moving her residents around to different motels, hoping to stay under the radar and avoid cops. Assistant DA Coates says Freeman neglected her residents by leaving them in dilapidated homes with little food and stealing their money. Freeman collected people's Social Security checks each month. A business Coates told Judge Blythe earned her at least $120,000 the past 3 years.
14 years in confinement is, the types of sentences that these cases warrant. I mean, when you talk about the movement of elderly or disabled people, when you talk about leaving people without supervision and without food for hours and hours and hours that really can't fend for themselves, it just makes the crime more egregious.
You may remember last November after Margaret Dale Freeman pleaded not guilty in her arraignment. Her attorney at the time and her family held a press conference in hopes to give her a voice.
She became the only family that these individuals had. We genuinely believe that truth and justice will prevail.
But Friday proved otherwise. Her attorney Jeff Johnston described Freeman as a godly woman who was operating a ministry for people. He explained Freeman did not want her family at the sentencing. She just wanted to be there with the Lord. And Coates says the state is stepping up this legislative session and implementing laws to ensure cases like this are not repeated.
That was definitely a sentence that was worthy given the circumstances.
In Augusta, Samantha Williams, WJBF News Channel 6.